Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where a creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be using the Christmas Friends stamp set along with the Thoughtful Designs Specialty Designer Series paper to make a quick, cute card using one of the sketches from the annual catalog. I think it's on page 22. So these are just two of the products we're going to be using. I think we're just going to be using one more like main product and the rest is just ink, okay? So, but before we get started on our project, let's go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Nests of Christmas paper pumpkin kit for October. It makes 10 cards. Shaded Spruce is going to be the stamping spot, and it coordinates with the Nests of Winter Sweet collection in the mini catalog, okay? We have our Merry Tags and More dies add-on. It's $12 for a set of 3 dies that coordinate with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. Item number 165639, and it is while supplies last. There's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next, we have our host code. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless, of course, your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up! And I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies, all right? So let's go ahead and get started on our card. The first thing we're going to do is a little stamping. So I have some scrap basic white here for some stamping, and this piece of basic white is 1 1/4 by 1 3/4. So let's go ahead and get one of our main images here, and I'm going to use some Tuxedo Memento black ink that I made into a stamping spot using one of our empty stamping spots that you can purchase from our annual catalog. So we're just going to ink that image up right there. Stamp him down just like that. Super cute. Then we have our sentiment here. We're going to stamp this in Cherry Cobbler onto our little label here that we cut for ourselves. So I want to get this right in the center towards the top, just like that. Okay, that's it for that. And I have another piece for the inside that I'm going to stamp on. I've gone ahead and put a tiny scrap piece of Designer Series paper. I don't know what that measures. It was just a piece I cut off, and it looks like it's about 1/8 of an inch. But yeah, I just use the scrap paper. So I have the Lost Lagoon ink here, and I'm going to stamp this image of a tree. And I'm going to put one right there. Then I think I'm going to put one a little bit higher, and maybe one like that stamped off, okay? So we'll close that up. So that is all of our stamping done. So we're gonna do a little coloring. I have the light pecan pie. This is cherry cobbler, not pecan pie. The light cherry cobbler. And I'm just gonna put some berries on our tree here. And I don't know why I'm putting berries on the tree, but this is the design I had in my head, so I'm going to do it. And we're going to put some on the one in the back as well. Okay, just to give it some more. So let me go ahead while I have this out. I'm going to go ahead and color the little berries on this wreath around our bear's neck. Because the Stampin' Blends ink bleeds, you don't really have to color the berries. You can just put a dot. There's no berry there, but I want one right there, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to take this one and color the bow. This is the light, correct? Yes. So we're going to color this bow. With the light cherry cobbler. And then we're going to get the dark cherry cobbler, and we're going to go over just some little dark spots on the bow here where the artist has already put the little lines. We're just going to go over that with the dark, just like that. Okay. Next, we're going to get light Lost Lagoon, and we're going to color in our wreath. Okay, and then I'm going to get dark Lost Lagoon and do a little bit of shading. And we're going to go back with our light to blend it in. Okay. Now we have some Smoky Slate light, and we're going to put this on the bear where all the little lines are on the bear for shading. And it's really not shading lines. This is just like a fur to show, you know, add texture to the fur. But I'm doing this because I don't want the polar bear to be stark white. And then we're going to take our color lifter and we're going to just kind of smooth that all together. And it's just going to make the bear stand out more, that he's not all white. Sorry about that squeaking. Okay, now this stamp set does coordinate with a set of dies, but I did not get the dies because this is a simple cutout. You can cut this out really easily. And I want to add, I forgot, some Wink of Stella to his little nose and to our little berries here. I think this is going to be my customer appreciation card for September. So if you place an order, this is the card you're going to be getting. So I've gone ahead and cut that out with some scissors because it's simple enough. So here it is. Really cute. Okay. So we have this piece of basic white. It's going to go on the front of our card. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to tear the edge a bit. And I'm going to get some balmy blue ink in one of our blending brushes. And I'm just going to add a little bit of blue to the bottom here. And I have a piece for the inside of our card. And it's 3/4 of an inch. And it's going to be by about 3 1/8, maybe. No, maybe 3 3/8. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to tear it. Just roughing up the edges a bit like this. And I'm going to do the same thing on this. Just add a little bit of the balmy blue to the ripped edge. Using our blending brush and our ink pad. Okay, so that's all we need for that. Then I'm going to go back with my Wink of Stella. And we're going to color right over the torn edge with Wink of Stella. Super cute. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on this piece. Now for our front of our card, I have 3 pieces of basic white. They're all 3 7/8 inches wide or long. And they are 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4, and 1 3/4 quarter tall. And I did the same thing, okay? So for our inside, we're gonna take this piece and glue it down. So I just wanna put a little bit of glue down here at the bottom. Some of our tree is gonna get covered up, but that's okay. We're gonna just sit this right here up against that designer series paper. Just like that. Just make a little decorative edge to our inside of our card. So let's go ahead and trim that even. Isn't that pretty? Then we're going to layer this on a piece of basic black cardstock that is 5 by 3 3/4. I'm going to put that together. Ooh, can't see that on that background. Okay. Then I have a card base here of Lost Lagoon 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to burnish down that score line. Let's see which side we want. I think this will be our front. Let's go ahead and put our inside in our card base. Have the inside done. This is so pretty. Goodness gracious. I moved it and now I got extra glue. I don't want to glue my card shut, so we'll have that. Now I have a piece of the designer series paper here. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8, and we're going to layer those pieces I told you from the basic white that I've already gone ahead and ripped and colored and Winkastellaed. So I'm going to glue this one. This is the 1-inch piece. I'm going to glue it to the 1 1/4 inch. Just like this, even at the bottom. Okay. Then I'm going to get this one and pop it up on Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to pop these up on the dimensionals. Let's see. I guess I can put one more right there. I want to make sure it sticks down pretty good. So we're going to take this and put it onto the 1 3/4 basic white. And we're going to make sure that we get it even at the bottom and on the sides there. Just like that. And then we're going to glue this to the bottom of our designer series paper. Okay. So we want to put that one, making sure it's even with the designer series paper, just like that. And we're going to glue this to a piece of basic black that is 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, I should have waited because I forgot to put on my sentiment. But that's okay. We'll work it out. So let's go ahead and add this to our card front, to the card base, because this is the card front, isn't it? Let me get some glue on there. We're going to put this right here on our card front to make our card front. Goodness. I want to add some dimensionals to our bear here. Our cute little polar bear. Let's see. Is that good? We're going to put him about right there. I think I need better placement of these dimensionals. Okay, backings are off. Oh my goodness, I'm getting Winkastella everywhere. So I'm gonna put this paw underneath, but the other one I want it to kind of be up so you can see it. So we're gonna put that there. Then we're gonna take our sentiment and we're gonna glue this down flat. And I want to put this right up here on the edge of our designer series paper. Okay. And now all we have to do is add some bling. So for the bling, I have the iridescent faceted gems. And we're going to get my Take Your Pick tool. We're going to add a few of these onto our card. So of course we're going to add one there. Let's put, I want to put one on the snow, but I think I'll put it right here in that little dip. And let's put one more, maybe right here. I think that's good. What do you think? Isn't that cute? And again, this is a sketch I've seen on page 22 of the annual catalog. I love this. So cute. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.